I once witnessed a friendly conversation between two strangers on a bus become extremely tense for no good reason. I was once on a bus in Los Angeles near two older men who got on at various points. One of them was a bald white guy likely in his late 50s or above. His age was ambiguous but important. He was wearing a quilted coat and surgical mask and carrying some type of potted plant with him. The other one had kinda messy white hair, olive skin, and was wearing a light t-shirt and khaki shorts. His clothes seemed kinda dirty and his shorts were sort of falling off his waist. I'm not sure if he was homeless or not because despite his appearance he was quite well spoken, and had what I think was a French accent. The French-sounding guy began a conversation with the other guy, starting off by asking him something if I remember correctly. I believe they discussed his plant and the history of the area as well as various law neighborhoods. It seemed like the conversation was going really well and both seemed engaged. Then, the French-sounding guy casually asks the other guy his age. That was when the bald guy flipped. In a disgusted, condescending drawl the bald guy replied, "That's none of your business to be quite honest," and follows it up with saying something like, "To put this in the nicest way possible." The poor French-sounding guy is probably a bit surprised by his sudden change in attitude but rolls with it, saying something like, "Okay, don't share if you don't want to." I just think it's a very basic thing about a person, like their parents' occupations. He then proclaims my mother was a building manager, and my father sold flowers. I don't remember if the bald guy said anything significant in response, but needless to say the conversation pretty much died after that. When the French-sounding guy got to his stop he just offered a "have a nice day" to the other guy, which was returned unenthusiastically. I think the bald guy might have gotten off at the same stop as him actually, because otherwise I might have asked him why he crashed out. This was probably one of the most memorable conversations I've witnessed in recent memory between strangers, and what makes it really stick out for me is how scripted and sudden the shift felt, almost like some films I act in. The French-sounding guy seemed really interesting and I wish I could get to know him, but alas he's but the protagonist in a pointless story.